Quick.
Do you like how this looks, Rob?
I think it looks beautiful.
Hi, Mom. Can you say hi back?
Hi, man.
It's for the video. Hello, world. Hey, good morning. Can I tell them it's Friday, Rob? No, okay. All right, take two. Hello, world. Hey, welcome to another episode of Morning Brews. We are standing on the Big Grove stage today, hanging out. We have a special guest, a guest of honor.
I'm excited
the man is here.
Excited to be here.
Well, Ben, why don't you introduce yourself and kind of tell everybody what you do here and
Yeah,
why
sure.
you're cool.
Why I'm cool.
Yeah.
I guess that remains to be seen. My name is Benjamin Smart, the chef of both Big Groves and then a couple other restaurants that Matt and I are partnered in around Iowa City. But yeah, basically in control of all the food that comes out of the kitchens. So, but I also like beer and like to talk about beer, and so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, there's kind of a fun dynamic between the kitchen and the brewery as far as we're always paying attention to what they're doing and they're paying attention to what we're doing and kind of, playing off each other a little bit. They're using some of our ingredients sometimes. So a lot of fun stuff comes from that.
Certainly. The coolest thing I've had in my kitchen for a long time is actually the coconut from the Richard the Whale that you guys steeped in barrels for like a month or something.
Yeah. So we aged some Richard on coconut and some almonds, and then once we were done with it, right after we took it out of the beer, we gave it over to Ben to kind of come up with something creative
to play
for us.
around.
So, yeah.
You guys, you can't be pulling all the rabbits out of the hat.
Too early?
Too early.
Sorry.
Too early. That's good stuff, though. So there's only like that ingredient only exists in one spot in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally. So that's pretty cool. But we're happy to have Ben here today. I grabbed him out of we have our leadership meeting in the morning, and I grabbed Ben. And I'm like, "You're going on camera, man." And then Andy's back centrifuge. What are you doing today?
Centrifuging some arms race, yeah. So I'm trying to keep this thing snappy so I can get back to my centrifuge run.
Well, you guys look good today. I'm glad you're here.
Look good.
We thought we'd just kind of introduce you guys to a beer that's not new, but it's new to package. So it's a beer that's in all of our retail locations right now. It should be dropping soon. So I hopefully as soon as this comes out, it's on the shelves. It's a really good beer. Perfect time of year for this beer, especially with our flurries and stuff like that happening. Burch the Bear is an American brown ale. It is one of my faves, and I guess I'll let Andy talk about it a little bit. Then we'll drink a little bit, hang out, talk about this tablecloth. It's gonna be fun. Thanks. So
we get feedback sometimes, customers and employees like, hey, yeah, we love hops too, but you ever want to make a malty beer? And so good time to break out Burch. It's a beer we've made for a couple of years now, but just a nice American brown. It's about 5.5% ABV.
Yeah.
Hopped a little higher than average maybe with some Centennial, and just a pretty easy, smooth drinking malty beer.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of one of those. What's the percent?
I think 5.3.
Yeah, so you can have more than one.
Yeah.
Maybe a full 6-pack in a session and enjoy yourself. That's what I would do. You guys do what you want to do, but that's what I would do.
Sit by a fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think about
or stand by a bear picture. And
so there's a couple things in the name. I know people like to learn about the name, and I'm excited about this name. So we actually have a restaurant called St. Burch too, in the same honor as this, Burch the Bear. Burch is the name of a bear that was actually the first Iowa mascot, and Burch is a cool dude, and we wanted to put him on a can because he's awesome. Our friend Jamie Bowling is a local artist, helped us with a lot of our projects, but also did this giant mural that's in Big Grove. If you look behind us, we have the massive Burch. Maybe not Burch in its original inception, but Burch today as it lives on our cans. So Burch the Bear, this beer is made to honor him, and it was a brown bear, so it all kind of works together. But we're excited about this. We're going to pop some and enjoy. So there you go. I'm going to drink out of the can because it feels right.
Feels right.
No, we got to show the color.
Do it feels right.
Yeah. All right. Well, there she is. I love the color on this round.
Yeah. That's the first thing that strikes me is that, and then the color of the head. Just that kind of nice tan color.
So yeah, we're using some roasted malts to give it the color and give it that. You get a little bit of like chocolate malt character coming off of that, and I think it pairs really well with that Centennial hop and just.
Yeah, I like it because it's got a little crispness on the end. It kind of makes you want to come back for more, but it's still rich, malty, refreshing on the front side.
Yeah, but it's so mild too. Like it has all those toasty, nutty notes, but at the same time, you look at a beer like this, for an IPA drinker, it can be intimidating. You think it's going to be really heavy or big, and it just goes down super light.
I think that's a little bit from the alcohol level too. If you were in not 8, 9, 10%, it's going to feel a lot different than it does at 5.3.
Mm-hmm.
So Now, big fan of this, and this is like you said, it's really that beer that it kind of sings to everybody once you get into it. A lot of people are intimidated. Oh, it's a brown ale, it's heavy, you know, exactly what you're saying. Yeah. But once you actually try these beers, you're like, oh, it's light and refreshing and delicious. So you're gonna get a lot more flavor, a lot more full body, but it's not heavy. Yeah. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I admittedly have slept on this beer. I am the IPA guy that drinks all the IPAs, the redhead, the hazies, all that. But I really like this beer.
Yeah,
I really like it.
And talk about an underserved style. I mean, it just feels like there's not a lot out there.
And I think some of the styles that have been around for so long kind of get forgotten about. You know, with all we focus a lot on what's new and what's trending right now. And some of these beers, I mean, they're just tried and true. It's a great style and it works really well. Yeah.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other notes or anything you guys want to talk about with this one? What would you eat with this? You're the chef. Tell us what you would do.
Oh man, put me.
How would you live the dream on a Friday
spot.
night or whatever with this beer?
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily extremely classic, but I would just go real rustic. I mean, it's fall. It's the time of year. I mean, I think obviously when I'm cooking, I think seasonality, and I think people don't fully realize that brewers feel this exact same way. Mm-hmm. So the nuttiness, the roastiness, it makes me think of home cooked meals like I would do like a German Spätzle or something with this, and like a roasted sausage. I mean, honestly, something so simple like that would go really well.
Or a hamburger.
That
sounds good too.
Absolutely.
Well, but like something grilled, something with a lot of that kind of full flavor and
absolutely. And the roast can definitely handle a lot of flavor.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, in my intention of keeping these more brief, per Rob's instructions, it says there's only so much time you can get somebody's attention for. I like to think that you like to hang with us the whole time, but either way, it's 10 a.m. We're drinking brown ales. It's a good day at the office. But certainly. I have this really special tablecloth today because we have a special announcement. Not only is it festive and feels brown ale-y, but it also is the background of one of our favorite beer labels, Big Ed. We made an executive decision about 3 weeks ago to amp up the Richard the Whale release and drop Big Ed that day too. So Big Ed is a double hazy IPA. Really, this is our most true New England style IPA beer that we make. Yeah. Do you want to do just like quick 30 seconds on what's going on with Big Ed?
As far as the recipe or the
anything you want to talk about.
Sure.
Those that had the beer last time, it was one of our biggest drops we've ever had, and we're revisiting it now. It's like 3 or 4 months later, and we're coming back to it.
Yeah, and I was blown away by how people responded to it. A lot of people were really excited about that beer, and we don't have a lot of the feature hop in that beer, so we can only make this one batch until next year, until the crop year comes through. Yeah. So this is kind of the last Big Ed for a couple of months.
That's good. So we'll do a similar rollout, the 4-packs in-house that day, both locations, Iowa City and Solon. We had the big Richard the Whale party starting at 8 a.m. that day. We are not making a giant quantity. We're going to release a limited amount in draft. We're going to have a decent amount of 4-packs, and then we'll have it on draft at the locations as well. So excited to get you guys that. Excited to see Burch on the shelf, still living the dream. Ben, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to say, just clarify for that day, I'm not sure if you said it or not.
Say it again.
December 1st, Saturday, December 1st is that day. That's the big day. So
yeah, and I think Solon, I know, we're opening at 8, Solon's opening at 10, so come drink and hang out with us.
Even if you don't have a ticket, I would say, and you're not getting the 4-pack, come. It's going to be a huge party.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we've talked about the brunch at all. There's going to be a brunch going on that morning. So
see now, Rob. Look at Rob. Rob's like Rob. Look at Rob. Rob, we're going long. Seriously, what are you doing
for the brunch? I mean,
just blow it up. What's going on?
Well, we're going to do a lot of stuff. We do a brunch every Sunday after a home football game, so we're going to do that, but just amped up. And the thing I'm not going to spoil all the surprises, but the one thing that I'm really excited about is I got a lot of good response from these donuts I did last year, house-made donuts. Who doesn't like that? But we did a brioche-style chocolate glazed donut with a little bit of orange zest and nutmeg, and I tasted it with Andy in the back with Richard the Whale, and it's next level.
It's solid, yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. Come on in, eat some donuts, drink some Imperial stouts for.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Imperial stout, Big Ed, barrel aged buffet of Ben's amazing food.
Brioche donuts.
I don't know. It's one of my favorite days of the year. So we appreciate you guys joining us today. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
Cheers.